we're excited to continue with our worship prep series, and each weekday we'll provide some tutorials to help prepare your musicians and your artists to keep developing, and also to develop their spiritual lives as we all continue to worship on Sundays. And hopefully many of us are sending in recordings of various worship elements to add to our Core's online service. And so the idea with our Tuesday and Thursday lessons is that we're going to do some guitar tutorials. Now, many of us have been told to shelter in place, and we're doing our best to continue on with our regular work schedules and other daily tasks, but inevitably we have a little bit more time to kind of focus on perhaps some things we've always wanted to learn or improve about ourselves. And so Sarah Elliott in our department had the idea that she's always wanted to learn how to play the guitar, and so this might be a great time for her to learn. And we thought that I could provide a lesson a couple days a week. Sarah would then put into practice what I teach, and Chloe's also going to join in as well. And if we can get them to develop over these next few weeks, then we're sure you at home as well will be able to follow along and learn the guitar if it's always been something that has been in the back of your mind. And so we'll see from week to week how they develop and how I might need to adjust my teaching so they grasp the concepts. But just with each lesson, we're going to share a couple ideas for them to work on, and then we'll see how they put it into practice. And you join along with us.
Okay, recording. Here we go.
So let's go over some of the basics of the guitar for this lesson. The guitar itself, we have the body here, along with the sound hole, which is what you're going to strum over. We have the neck of the guitar that leads up to the headstock, and these tuning pegs that help change the pitch of the guitar and get it in tune. Also, we have the fretboard, and so we're going to move our finger to different frets, and as we move up the neck, the pitch goes higher because we're shortening the string, and then as we go back down, the pitch goes lower. Okay, so just some of the basics. We want to talk about posture as well, and so if you're joining with us, go ahead and sit up straight just like you would with any instrument. You can stand up when you're playing if you have a strap, but for now we'll just kind of focus on the seated position. First of all, this little crook right here, you want to place that on one leg or the other, whatever is more comfortable to you. But we put that crook on one of our legs, and then we kind of lean the guitar up against our torso here, so we have another point of contact. And then our elbow leans on top here, and so another point to really make the guitar secure even without having our left hand over here, okay?
I think since ours are smaller, it's a little harder.
Just think about the neck of your guitar, and we want it to be at least parallel with the ground, if not elevated a little bit. We don't really want to play down like this because it's going to make your left arm kind of get in a more difficult position.
It loses the crook.
So if you're with us right now and you have your guitar, go ahead and practice that and figure out what feels comfortable for you, leaning it up against your body, putting your elbow here, and figure out what works for you. So once you're comfortable with your posture, how you're sitting with the guitar, we want to next learn the names of the strings, because I'll be saying, put your first finger on the A string, put your second finger on the D string, and so on. And so we need to know those letters and how they correspond. And so we'll start up here on the top string, the E string, and then we go down the guitar to A.
Oh, mine's
you can
so
strum
bad.
along if you want, to D, G,
Oh no!
B, and E. So we have 6 strings on the guitar, and you might need a little device to remember those letters. So I like to use elks and deers got big ears. Okay, it's not grammatically correct, but it's a little bit funny, so it sticks with you. But elks, E,
Wait,
and
okay, what? Huh?
Or you could do Ed ate dynamite, goodbye Ed. That's what Jeff Crabtree taught me. So
Okay.
Ed ate dynamite, goodbye Ed.
Deers, D, got big ears. So EADGBE. All right, and you'll notice that we have an E string here that's low in pitch, and then we have a high E on the opposite end. So 2 E's, so you have to be kind of understanding when we're going back and forth between those different octaves, okay? So just kind of strum through those strings with me, just with your thumb, and just say E, A, D, G,
B.
and so just try to commit that to memory the best you can. You might just play a game to say, all right, find the D string and strum that one. Find the B string. Okay? So just kind of, again, work on that to memorize that so that it's quick and you know what we're talking about once we start learning some chords and things. So once we know the names of the strings, the last thing we want to do today is learn how to tune the guitar. It's very important that we're in tune, so when we're playing with other people, we can match pitch with the piano or another guitar.
Yeah.
And also just the guitar to be in tune with itself,
my
so the
app,
chords are
too.
in tune.
Yeah.
Now we can use the piano as a reference and try to use our ear to tune. My piano's kind of out of tune, and I don't always trust my ears the most, so I like to use a device like a foot pedal tuner, or some guys have little clip-on tuners. They clip on their headstocks. Or for
Those
today,
are
I'm going to use my
cool.
phone right here, so you can download a tuning app.
I don't know if I can set
It's
my
not always the most accurate
I
thing,
know.
but for today, we'll just try it so that you can see what's
How big is
usually
that?
happening.
try.
So I'm going to play my high E string, and you'll see the E register here, and it's showing up pretty
high
green in the center. So it's pretty close to in tune. Let's go down to the B string
Hang
now.
on.
You know?
Yes. So
Which direction? Yeah, so if I'm tuning E, which is the bottom string,
Like, I guess like with the way the guitar is right now, do I need to, oh, I don't know. So right now, let me see what my app is saying. Oh gosh. And it says too sharp, tune down. Yeah, so on that one, you'll push in. Like turn it towards the guitar, yeah. Okay. I mean, maybe the other way towards, oh, it's the other way, in that way. Like this way, it's the other way. Oh, I think they're towards the guitar and mine towards the guitar is different. Hey, it says it turned green. Good. It still sounds bad to me, but I mean, they're guitars, so. Hey, alright, okay. And then G, and G. Oh, my G. Oh, my G sharp. Okay, if you say so. D. So then, I have to like visually look at this. Ugh. Oh no! So it's too far. Are you like crossing the legs? Yes.
she got there.
just this is gonna take like 5 hours. Okay, I don't know.
Bring Matt back into this.
Okay.
Alright, tuning brought to you by Chloe and Sarah.
You can see my B
Okay.
string is pretty flat because it's showing up underneath the center. And so I want to take the tuning peg here
Oh.
and just twist it.
He's still not saying which way though.
I know! He needs to address that.
Until it shows up green and I get that little smiley face. Okay? So just, it's very minimal turns, okay? You don't need to really go super fast, but you just want to see those gradual increases so you get the pitch right on, okay? Also, you don't want to just, go a million miles an hour, but just maybe once every second or two so it has a chance to kind of register in the tuner. I'm going to just turn it over to Sarah and Chloe and see if they can, master these elements we've been working on today. Our posture, how we hold the
we're
guitar,
swatching
the
already.
names of the strings, and tuning. See if they can get a nice in tune guitar. Again, we hope you watch these tutorials as Chloe and Sarah learn, and hopefully you're learning along with us. Shoot us your questions if you have them, and we'll kind of review next week and move on to some new topics. But thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy learning with us as we develop our talents. God bless you.
Thanks, Matt.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
So how you feeling?
All right.
All right, let's test our strings one more time.
Alright, so what have we learned? If it's a low string, what way do you push it, Chloe? Like if your string's low and you're wanting to higher it, you're turning it away from you. So left? Yes. Right? Yeah. Okay. Then if you need it to be lower and you tune down, it's towards the guitar. Towards the body of the guitar. Terminology. And then on the other side though, what do you do? So like for the high E string, do you do, is it the opposite? So right is down, yeah, the opposite. Yeah. So left, you go right to go down and left to go up. And on the bottom side, you go right to go down and left to go up. Well, it's a good start, I guess. Yeah, do you feel like you learned enough? So far, yes.